Going on YouTube, this is Super Steps Review back here with another review. This is a pretty new pre-workout. It's been out for maybe 2 or 3 months now, and as you can see, it's Hits Built and the green apple flavor. So this is kind of pre-workout, basically just called a stim bomb. It's going to give you basically energy to lift. I mean, it has a couple other things thrown in there. But it's not like a comprehensive pre-workout. You know, it's missing a couple things that good pre-workouts have. It doesn't have full research clinical doses of anything. So yeah, let's just give you a heads up. I'll start with the green apple flavor. I really like usually green apple flavors in pre-workouts because usually you're stuck with like a fruit punch or blue raz or so those flavors get old really fast. So whenever I see a unique flavor like green apple, I'll definitely take it over like a fruit punch or blue raspberry. The best green apple flavor I've ever had was of EVL's Engine. Engine has like the best flavors of pre I've ever had, basically hands down. EVL Engine was one of the only fruit punch flavors I actually really like in a supplement. That's getting off track, but just compare this green apple to Engines. It didn't really compare. This is really sour and bitter. I like to keep my pre-workout down so I don't get that bloated feeling drinking all that water pre-workout plus intro workout. So I try to keep my water intake about 10 ounces in my pre-workout. I did read that some people really watered this down to make it sweeter or whatever, or less strong tasting. However, I didn't really want to I didn't want to blow myself to try to do that. So I wasn't really a big fan of flavor. However, I guess I would take this over like a fruit punch flavor because I'm just really sick of those. So yeah, probably 7 out of 10 for that green apple. Going into the supplement facts, you have some vitamin C, and vitamin C will help uptake with the other ingredients. And I have read that also helps with a little bit of pump. You have 67 milligrams in here, and then you have a couple other little things: calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium. A very small dose of those. Magnesium, sodium, potassium are your electrolytes. Help a little bit with hydration. And then your first ingredient is another thing I like about this actually is there's no prop blend, so they tell you exactly how much of every ingredient there is. So that's a +1 for HIT. So the first ingredient is citrulline malate, and that's a 3,000 milligram dose or 3 grams. This is half the clinical dose. Clinical dose of citrulline malate is about 6 to 8 grams. This is 3 grams, so that's half a clinical dose. Now, don't get this confused with the free-form citrulline called L-citrulline. 3 grams of that is a clinical dose, but however, citrulline malate is half citrulline, half malic acid, so you need double the amount of citrulline malate to equal 1 citrulline. The difference between citrulline and citrulline malate is citrulline malate, the malate does help with endurance, so it acts kind of like a beta-alanine type thing. It'll help you with getting a couple extra reps and sets and stuff like that. And then you have a gram of taurine. Taurine is a conditionally essential amino acid. This can help you with cell volumization, much like a glycerol would do. And in really intense workouts, you deplete your taurine levels, and that's when you need to supplement taurine. So you have a gram of that in here. That's a little bit of a low dose. I mean, a gram, I guess you could call it clinical dose, but a lot of pre-workouts have 2 or 2.5 grams. And then you have arginine AKG. I'm not really a fan of any kind of arginine, and this is also underdosed, and that's only 500 milligrams. I've seen arginine AKG dose between 1 and 1.5 grams. Then you have tyrosine. Tyrosine is one of the few focus ingredients in here. You have 500 milligrams of that. Once again, that's underdosed. There is a more expensive version of L-tyrosine. It's called N-acetyl L-tyrosine. That's more effective, so you need less of it. I'd say 500 milligrams of NALT would be a good dose, but this just because this is straight L-tyrosine. Once again, I'd like to say a gram and a half. And then you get your stim, which is caffeine and 300 milligrams. This is pretty much a perfect dose for me. It pretty much means that it'll give me enough energy not to go over 1 scoop. So this is a 1 scooper for me. I've only ever gone 1 scoop. I think I went 1.5 scoops once. I didn't notice too much of a difference. And then you have agmatine sulfate in a pretty pathetic dose, 250 milligrams. Clinical dose of agmatine is anywhere from like 750 milligrams to a gram and a half. I prefer a gram to a gram and a half. And then you have N-methyl-L-tyramine. This helps with a little bit of focus, and that's 15 milligrams. And then you have Yohimbe. Now, some people don't respond well to Yohimbe. I know the first time I took Mr. Hyde, the Yohimbe had me really cracked out, and that anxious feeling and stuff. But I think because I'm used to it now, I've taken it a bunch of times, I don't get that feeling anymore. It's 10 milligrams of Yohimbe hydrochloride. That's a lower dose of Yohimbe. I think you should be fine. And then the last ingredient is BioPerine, and 5 milligrams. And BioPerine is just going to help, once again, just like the vitamin C, uptake these ingredients so your body uses everything in here. So just go over my experience now. So the energy was on point. You have your 300 milligrams caffeine plus your Yohimbe. So that's pretty potent dose of caffeine plus Yohimbe. I'm very stim tolerant now. I can barely feel pre-workouts as far as energy wise now. And the hit bill, I felt some of that energy from that combo. As far as the pump, I guess was okay. They threw a bunch of pump ingredients in here, like 3 or 4. However, they're all underdosed. So I got a slight pump. I'll just say that. Nothing special at all. It's on the lower end pre-workouts to give me a pump. As far as endurance, it doesn't really help you that much with endurance because if you notice, there's no beta-alanine in here. There's no creatine. They do have the citrulline malate, but that is underdosed. So I was getting tired in my workouts on this. My reps were kind of down. I didn't feel like throwing in extra sets like I do on some good pre-workouts. So just a heads up on that. That's about as far as focus. The only focus degree is the tyramine. I really didn't see any focus from that. So like I said in the beginning of this video, this is why I call it stim bomb. This is in the league of the Mr. Hydes and stuff. Mr. Hyde's even more better dose than this, but it's on the league of the cheaper pre-workouts. I'll just try to crack you out, make you feel like you're took something. But the actual ingredients that are actually going to help with your workouts is underdosed or they're not included in here. So that's about that with the hit bill. I'm a deal finder, so honestly, if I hadn't tried this before, or I'll recommend, if you can find this under, I'd say $15, just pick it up and use it on days that, you don't care for a pump or something. You just want to smack energy, maybe for heavy squat days or deadlift days or something like that. You don't really care about your pump and stuff. You just want to smack in the face and maybe pick up some built. But don't pick it up for full price. $30 for this is pretty much a rip off. It's not well dosed in anything. I got this for free, so that's why I'm taking it. But under $15 is where I would recommend it at. All right, thanks guys.